What's up, guys? I'm just making a video showing my first mining rig that I've put together. So here it is. So we've got three 1070s and a 980 Ti. The 980 Ti is from my old computer inside. I upgraded to the 1080 Ti. The motherboard is from my old computer as well. It only has 4 PCIe slots, but it's pretty good for just being an old one that's just laying around. And then power supply, it's a 1000-watt power supply. And my SSD is over there. So I currently have these running on NiceS Miner. I did have them running on Ethereum, but the difficulty increased over the last couple of days, along with the price going down. So I just have them running on NiceS Miner. In terms of noise, it's not too loud. The fridge over there is actually louder than all 4 cards, so it's pretty good. It's very cool in here, so there's no heating issues at all. The reason I have them on racks is because if I want to add another mining rig, I can just add more shelves. I have them screwed into a bar here, which is very easy to put in. I just bought everything. It was about $30 for the bar and all the shelves and that. It's a very good deal. So here I'd probably put maybe another motherboard or some more graphics cards. I'm not sure how I'd do that, but then on the other racks I would put more graphics cards in later on. So all I invested into for this one was the 3 1070s, and I have another 1070 inch side which I'll show you in a second, and a 1080 Ti. I have them mining as well. So yeah, so the reason I wanted to put them on racks and not like mining frames, it was because this takes up no space at all. You can just slide it in there. As you can see, it does not take up much space at all. And I had it sitting back against the wall before, but just pulled it out to show you guys. So it's not taking up much space at all, and I can fit more rigs into it instead of having multiple rigs on the floor taking up heaps of space. So around the back here, you can see just everything plugged in. I got these risers I got off of eBay. These 3 were all the same, but the other one here was different. You can't really see, but the cable with the one on the end was very dodgy and it melted. So I had to just use the one from my power supply, the Molex cable. But I'm using these, but I'm not sure because I might end up switching them all over to these, because I'm not sure about these. They're pretty dodgy after having one melted and seeing other people's melting as well. Heat, these things don't generate a lot of heat. Like I said before, it's very cool in here, keeps them very cool. The hottest card here, surprisingly, is the 980 Ti. Not sure why. It has 3 fans. The Asus ones run very cool, around 60-65 degrees, whereas this one's at 70-75. It's just pretty crazy. So yeah. So inside here, we've got my computer, and it's got the 1080 Ti and the 1070. The reason I don't have the 980 Ti in here and the 1070 outside with the other 1070s is because the 1080 Ti and the 980 Ti consume too much power. This is only a 750-watt power supply. The 1070s don't consume much power at all. So I just put that in here instead of the 980 Ti. In terms of noise, at night time I only have the 1070 mining, because the 1080 Ti is a reference card and it's very noisy. I'm trying to sleep, so I just leave the 1070 mining when I'm sleeping, and then the 1080 Ti mining as well when I'm out through the day, or even when I'm just using the computer. So here we can see I've got them both on NiceHash miner. It's pretty profitable. It's dropped in the last couple of days, so it's at $12 a day, Australian dollars. It was up at about $16 a couple of days ago, but because of the price drop on a lot of coins, it's created uncertainty. So people aren't buying hashing power as much. So you can see the current price of Bitcoin is 2,300, and for Ethereum 230, which is insane because it was 370 last week, which is a pretty brutal blow for a lot of coins. But yeah, here you can see so $12 days, it's pretty good profits. And then over here we've got the mining rig outside just on TeamViewer, $18 a day. This was running anywhere between 20 to 25 a couple of days ago, Australian dollars, which has gone down quite a bit. These cards do have overclocks on them, not insane overclocks, but pretty decent overclocks, whereas these cards are not overclocked at all. You can see here, like I was saying before, these cards sit on about 60, 65. So this is a 1070, this is 1070 as well. This is the 980 Ti, and then this is the other 1070. So around 60 to 65 for the 1070s, and then 70 to 75 for the 980 Ti. So if we look at what I've earned, I'll just refresh this. So we're looking at about 0.0092 Bitcoin a day. This used to be 0.011. Obviously it's dropped a little bit because of uncertainty. And here we have what I've earned. So back here, this is when I just had the 980 Ti running, made 0.2 Bitcoin in just 1 week. I got the 1070s and the 1080 Ti on Friday, which is about here. You see how quickly it increased. It's currently Tuesday, sorry. Expecting a payout tonight. So here's what I've earned so far. 0.036, about $87 US dollars, which is 115 Australian dollars, pretty decent. So yeah, if you see, it's roughly around 0.01. So for argument's sake, I'll just keep it 0.01. So we're looking at about 0.07 a week. And yearly, we're looking at about 3.65 Bitcoin a year. If we had this running all the time, which I don't, because I have the 1080 Ti not mining when I'm trying to sleep. But we have about 11,000 Australian dollars. That's very good for a $2,000 investment, 2,000 Australian dollar investment. So it was about 500 for each 1070. So if we go 11,300 divided by 12. Oh, sorry, it's 12,000. So we're looking at almost 1,000 Australian dollars a month, which would give my return on investment at about a little over 2 months, and that's just with the price being at 2,300, and obviously it was at almost 3,000 not too long ago, so I'm hoping it goes back up. But yeah, in terms of profitability, it's very good. So after 2 months, anything after that will be just profits. So you can see here it's already gone up a bit. So it just fluctuates. Normally sits about 0.01 a day. And you can see it dipped there. You can see speeds of each algorithm. But yeah, so that's just giving some of you guys insight if you're just getting into mining. I was mining Ethereum, but with the difficulty increasing and the price of Ethereum going down to about $230, it was just not worth it, so I just switched my mining rig back over to NiceHash. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with what I do in the future. I plan to add more rigs in about a month's time, maybe 6 GPU rig. I'll definitely make more videos, keep you guys updated. So definitely subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.